Hi everybody, and this is RGM79 Pilot with the first installment of deck analysis, deck profiling, whatever you want to call it. And this time I'm going to be profiling my Mist Valley Glads, because lately in my hobby league at Pastimes in Chicago, I've been topping a lot, and everybody keeps asking me what's in the deck, how does it run, what do you play. So I decided to put it on YouTube and share it with everybody. It's a cheap, easy deck to make, not too hard, it's simple. So let's get started with the monsters. Mist Valley Soldier. This is a great card, level 4 tuner, and it's basically a GB. If it survives the attack from an opponent's monster, it bounces back to their hand. So, Icarus attack, Summoner Monk, easy synchro, easy destruction. 2 is just fine. I think 3 is way too much for this deck, but playing 2 of these is fine. 1 Summoner Monk. This is pretty much self-explanatory, but you can get Mist Valley Soldier if you need. You can get a Rescue Cat, any GB to set up your plays, Synchro, whatever. 1 Rescue Cat, you have to play it in GBs. You just have to. It's self-explanatory. Get Test Tigers, Arabellums, whatever you need, Arcanite. It's good. 2 Arabellums. Good level 3 tuner. It's a beast, so you can get out with Rescue Cat, obviously, and get Arcanite. It discards. It's just good. Now, the meat of the deck. Bestiary, you have to play it. Back row destruction, fusion for Gyzarus, so yeah. 2 Laquaris, your basic beat stick, comes out low at 21 attack. It can run over almost anything, so I think it's good. Just at 2. 1 Samnite. Rescue Cat's at 1, so you play 1 Samnite. I think more than 1's too much. Run over anything, get a GB card from your deck to your hand. 1 Remillo. Monster control and destruction, so you keep the field open. 2 quests. Get your used up GB cards from the graveyard back to your hand. Anything you need, 2 is good. And it's a winged beast, so Icarus attack works as well. 1 Darius, because I don't play Prisma. 1 Darius is just fine. Get anything back you need, and then set up for combos later. 1 Hoplomys. Good defense, sets up for Mulo. Just 1's fine. You can try and side 1 if you want, but just 1 in the main is good. 2 Test Tigers. The reason behind 2 is I play tested 1 and it works. 3 is too much because you overdraw it, or you draw it when you don't need it. 2's in the middle, I think is perfect. And since you kind of use up your hand, you can play Morphing Jar, replenish it, and also screw over your opponent's strategies with his hand. And good tech is 1 Test Ape. Good synchro fodder for level 5 or 6, and opening turn is the best card to play. Set up for any GB you want, search anything. That's it for monsters. Now next for spells. These are just simple spells. 3 Proving Ground, search out your GBs, add them to your hand to help you with any situation that you're in. 3 Book of Moon, good offense, good defense, helps your GBs out, stops synchros, stops Lightsworn, and overall just a good card at 3. Now, these are self-explanatory. Brain Control, Mind Control, take their stuff, Synchro, Tribute, whatever you need. Heavy Storm, MST, also self-explanatory. You can try playing Giant Trunade Cold Wave in this deck, but I think these 2 are just fine, because not many people commit to their back rows anymore. 1, My Body, because Solemn's at 1, so you need to protect your guys. 1 of these is just fine. I think more than 1 is just, you're wasting life points. Now for the traps. 1 Solemn stops anything, it's still good, play it. 2 Chariots, 3's too many in the main, I think, for this build at least, so stop any effect, have a GB on the field, and it's still good. 1 Trap Dust Shoot, awesome card, play it. 2 Bottomless, field control, and it's a staple of this format, so it's good to play. 2 Abaku for this deck, combos well with any GB and Mist Valley, so it bounces back and it protects your guys. 1 Call, 1 Mirror Force, and a Torrential. Basically staples, so you have to play those at least. That's it for the main. Now for the side deck. I like to diversify my side deck so I can tech against anything that's going to be in my way. 1 Ratiari. He is too small to play in the main, I think, because his attack. He can get easily run over, and you're going to keep trying to get him back and swarm the graveyard with him. So just 1 in the side deck is good. 1 Gale. Good tuner. It slices anything in half. It can run over Stardust and get Armor Master, Armed Wing, whatever you have. 2 Kaikus. It stops Lightsworn from removing Necroguard and his end, getting Chaos Sorcerers, and it also helps against zombies. Get rid of their stuff before they can use their burials, and they can't remove Mizuki's. one Cyber Dragon, and Gores. I think these two are too big to go in the main, because you're never going to possibly need them unless you basically just get your whole field wiped. So with Gores, I like to keep them in the side until I know what I'm playing against, and if I need them, I'll side them in. Same thing with Cyber Dragon. Now, 2 soul releases. This card, it wrecks Lightsworn and Zombies, so 2 is good. Play it. I like it. 1 Lightning Vortex. Kill swarms, and your opponent won't commit as much, or you'll have the advantage from then on with your monsters, because you have GBs. 1 extra Chariot for effects. I tech 1 Oppression. I know what you're thinking with Oppression. It stops GBs from tagging out. It's true, so I like teching 1, because you do play 3 Proving Grounds, so you can search out anything, and still take advantage of your opponent's deck. 2 Reckless attacks. Combining the side deck and the main deck, there's 6 targets, so why not play 2? And these are self-explanatory. Stop Lightsworn, 2 Imprisoning Mirrors, so there you go, that's the side. Now with the extra deck, it's a simple extra deck. It's basically 2 Gazaris and a Heraclinos. 1 Heraclinos because you're never going to ever get a second one out. At least I don't think so right now. And then Mistworm, Brionac, Cassiter. These are great cards right now. Mistworm is okay, but I tech it just in case. Cassiter is a great level 5 that runs over anything that's not dark. And Brionac just sets up wins for you. I play only 3 level 8s in this side deck. So, this is it. This is obvious choice for Lightsworn and anything. This is an obvious choice. Thought Ruler, since Archfiend is not that good this round because of Necrogarden is, I like playing 1 just in case. And now, a good level 5 Magical Android. You can play the Sea Dragon, another Cassiter, but life point gain is also good. But now for level 7s, I think these are self-explanatory. Black Rose, nuke the field, I side a Gale, and I have my Brain Control, Mind Control, so I can take their spellcasters if I want to, or I can get my Summoner Monk with Rescue Cat. A Goyo, and a Gaia Knight. I think these are the only good level 6s right now. I'm going to try out the Flame Veil guy, because he pierces and he gains attack, but I think just him coming out as a big beater right away is good, so these 2 are just fine. And then I just have these cool tokens. Alright. Thank you for watching RGM 79 Pilot's first deck profile with Mist Valley Glads. I hope you subscribe, comment, rate, whatever, and I'll see you guys later.